Have you ever wondered if Jesus wrote a letter to your church today, what would he say? Nearly 2,000 years ago, Jesus himself appeared to John on the lonely island of Patmos, with fire in his eyes and glory shining like the sun. And he gave messages not to kings, not to governments, but to 7 churches. These 7 churches represent every generation of believers, including the world we live in today. Let's step into their story. Ephesus, the church that forgot love. The city of Ephesus was powerful, busy, and full of believers who worked hard. They fought false teachings, served God faithfully, and refused evil. But Jesus said something shocking. You have left your first love. They were busy doing things for God, but they no longer spent time with God. Jesus told them, remember where you fell from. Return to me. Smyrna, the suffering and persecuted church. Smyrna was a church under fire. Literally, believers were beaten, imprisoned, and some faced death for following Jesus. Yet Jesus told them, do not fear. Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. This was the church that suffered the most, but Jesus spoke the most encouragement to them. Pergamum, the church living in darkness. Pergamum was a city filled with idols, witchcraft, and wickedness. It was known as the throne of Satan. But in the middle of this darkness, a small group remained faithful. Still, others fell into false teachings and immoral behavior. Jesus warned them, repent, before my sword comes against those who deceive. It's a story of believers living in a wicked world, just like today. Thyatira, love without holiness. Thyatira was a church full of love, kindness, and hard work. They served people. They grew. They cared. But there was a problem. They tolerated sin. They allowed false prophets. They mixed truth with compromise. Jesus said, I see your love, but I also see your corruption. Hold fast to what is true. Sardis, the church that looked alive but was dead. Sardis was famous, popular, respected. Everyone thought they were spiritually strong. But Jesus revealed the truth. You have a reputation for being alive, but you are dead. Their fire had gone out. Their passion had become routine. They needed to wake up. Jesus said, strengthen what remains before it dies. Philadelphia, the faithful church. Philadelphia was small, not rich, not powerful. Yet Jesus said something to them that he didn't say to any other church. I have set before you an open door that no one can shut. They kept his word. They did not deny his name. They stayed faithful even when they were weak. Jesus promised to protect them and make them